Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bamboo Street. Today, we got some breaking news in terms of what's going on in combat sports. I don't know how you're going to feel about this, but give it to them.
Devin Haney sues Ryan Garcia for battery, fraud, and breach of contract. So he's filed a lawsuit against Ryan Garcia on Friday in New York seeking damages for battery, fraud, and breach of contract in connection with Garcia's doping violation after their April fight in Brooklyn. CJ.
But doesn't boxers dope themselves all the time?
But if you get caught.
So the thing is, boxers are known to dope themselves all the time.
Yeah.
Before the fight, did he get caught?
2 days before the fight.
2 days before the fight, he was known to drug himself.
Doing what I do. All white, looking nice. Okay, come through.
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So he drugged himself, you knew, and you still took the fight after.
Yeah.
So if you take the fight after knowing the fact, how are you obligated to swim after that?
Maybe because he thought he's gonna beat him.
You're not my friend. Remember that. You're not my friend. Your dad's a pimp and he pimping you. Your dad a pimp and he pimping you. I'm gonna beat 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 you.
You know what? That's what I'm saying. It's like, if you knew and you continue to fight, because in boxing you could say, okay, I'm not fighting. You can always cancel the fight, but you decided to fight. So to me, you're not liable to sue me even if I was wrong after that.
Yeah, the whole scenario sound weird because it was not even a PED, it was Ostarine. Ostarine is used to maybe lose the body fat and gives you more energy. So it wasn't really a performance enhancing drug.
It was money for him to slim down quick.
Yeah, because the weight limit was 140. But then even with the Ostarine, he came back overweight. And
okay, so I guess he took the Austrian Union because I wasn't slimming down fast enough, try to get it done quickly, and it still didn't work.
Yeah, because they did several tests before that. So he failed on Thursday, and the weighing was on Friday. So after the weighing, that the result came back that he failed a drug test.
Okay.
So the test they did a week prior and everything, he passed with flying colors. So that tells me he took it just to lose weight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then when he lost weight, Devin Haney said, I'm not fighting unless you pay me for each pound $2 million.
Oh, I remember that when we talked about that, and then he beat him.
Yeah. So even before the fight even began, Ryan Garcia paid Devin $1.5 million for missing weight. And Devin is like, oh, Ryan Garcia is C+ fighter. I'm going to beat him even if he comes 20 pounds heavy.
The bragging.
His father said, this is not a boxing match. I'm sending my son to go in there and
Unalive. Oh no, we need to blub that one out.
Yeah. So these are his words. And his father was talking all this mambo jumbo. And the fight happened and your son got caught with a lot of left hooks.
Yeah, and he was out in no time. So it's like, after that fight, I remember us talking that he probably felt the compensation was not enough. Garcia paid him 1 point something mil for a couple pounds.
Yeah.
And in the end, he won like 50 mil. I remember someone was like,
I think he got paid like 10 or something.
yeah, so that's a bargain deal. And we were talking about that in terms of it's a bargain deal. He didn't work out a better punishment.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe ask for more. Like ask for like half of the purse.
And
You know?
and guess what?
Now he has to go through the lawsuit system.
And he's not only suing Ryan Garcia, he's suing the promoter too.
Oh, that's silly though.
Yeah, because guess what? This
What does the promoter have to do with that though?
breach of contract. Because he's suing everybody. Because apparently the promoter is supposed to show the fighters how much pay-per-view points the whole fight accrued. So after the fight, the promoter is supposed to say, oh, we've sold 10,000 pay-per-views. So based on that 10,000, you decide how much I get paid. If I'm getting 20% of the total revenue.
Okay.
So the promoter is like, this is how much I'm paying you.
He didn't show them the.
No, because on the contract, you have your minimum guaranteed.
Okay.
So before the fight, you know how much you're going to make. And the back end is how much people paid.
Like the profit, a percentage of the profit.
Yeah. So he got paid his front end, which is the minimum, maybe $2.5 million plus that 1.5. So that's what, $4 million. So on the back end, which is the pay-per-view point, the promoter is like, oh, the fight didn't sell enough, so I'm only gonna give you maybe $2 extra million. So Devin's like, nah.
Because he didn't fight like a pro. The fight was so.
Yeah, the fight was. And so, CJ, so the problem I have with this lawsuit is, this is not the first time a boxer has filed a lawsuit against a different boxer. But in the past, the lawsuit was only, let's pick Deontay Wilder for instance. He got beat by Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury is like, I'm not going to give you a rematch. So Deontay sued Tyson not because of breach of contract.
Because he wanted a rematch.
He wanted a rematch. Tyson's like, I'm going to pay you. Tyson's like, I'm going to give you 20 million because Tyson wanted to fight Anthony Joshua. And so I'm going to give you 20 million. Deontay is like, hell no.
Oh damn!
I want my back in blood. I want my revenge in the ring.
That's what they call weak.
Yeah, so Deontay is like, I'm not taking no money. I want my revenge back in the ring. A lot of fighters is like, no, I'm not taking no money. I want my revenge. Unlike Devin Haney, he doesn't want to fight Ryan Garcia. He wants money.
That's when you know you can't win.
Yeah, that's when you know you can't win.
When you can't win, you try to take all the nickels and dimes you can, and see what you can do with it. So there was this other question on the list. If Danny wins, will this change the sport forever?
Yeah, it's good because now you've opened the floodgate for any winkle-dinkle boxer to start suing people. Which is a good thing because in boxing, once you fail for PED, the boxing commission just ban you for 2 years.
Okay.
So you can always come back after a year or two. But now if you start hitting boxers in their pockets, that's a different issue now.
Yeah.
Because normally they don't sue you, they just ban you.
So now you can be banned and sued.
Now you can be banned and sued at the same time. That would change the sport in a sense that now boxers are going to be very careful. I don't want to jeopardize my family's earning by. So the PED usage is going to come down a little bit because you're going to get sued as well.
But then again, if you but for a boxer being on the bench for 2 years, isn't that a long period of time? You get rusty.
Very long.
You fall off your game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in boxing, they don't have retirement packages. You only make money when you fight. So, but boxing is weird though, because it's based on commission. So if you get banned by Nevada, because it's not the sanctioning bodies that are sanctioning it, it's the commission. So you can get banned in Nevada, but then the Indian, because in America they have.
You go to a different state and you can still continue boxing.
Yeah.
So that's a workaround.
That's a workaround.
Okay.
Because some of these, let's say Alaska doesn't have a boxing commission. So you can just go to Alaska and just...
That makes sense.
Easy.
That makes sense.
So
last little question here. What do you think about the promoters? Do you think they're going to continue working with Devin in the future?
CJ, the question back to you. Would you, if you know you're going to
Well, for me, no. Why would I work with a guy like that? As they say, don't bite the hand that feed you. It's like some people probably do something that you don't really like, but sometimes you need to bite the bullet. Because like in that kind of hierarchy, I mean, you're trying to sue the guy. And because he's saying the fight didn't sell. And you yourself should know that the fight was not all that. Because people went there to see more action, and to me the fight was just like so-so. If the fight was like whoa, it was Roy and Raven, okay, then you could probably try to, because he's trying to probably rob you or something like that.
Yeah, the mistake Devin made was, you remember we covered Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Remember that fight? So that fight sold. The gate was 24 million for the gate. The pay-per-view was 1.5 million. So in total, the fight generated well over $100 million. So both fighters took home 35-40 million. So Devin saw the revenue generated by those fighters. So
he's thinking that there's a lot of money to be made now.
So the promoter he was working with, instead of allowing the promoter to go negotiate the contract for him, he said no. He allowed his father to negotiate the contract. So your original promoter is like, nah, man, I think this money is gonna be for me and my family alone. Okay, so we have two promoters now.
Okay.
So Devin was working with Eddie Hearn, which was his promoter.
Okay.
So the fight was organized by Golden Boy Oscar De La Hoya. So normally, Eddie Hearn and Oscar is supposed to negotiate the fight, but Devin cut Eddie out and let his father negotiate the contract with Golden Boy. But his father is just a boxing trainer and coach.
Yeah, he don't have experience with that.
He doesn't have experience. Because if you have a good promoter, you say if you come 3 pounds overweight, the fight is off.
Yeah, that's what I know normally happen. And even when they say like, okay, you're gonna fight, the penalty is gonna be stiff,
so that you don't even try.
You don't even want to try. So it's like mess himself up.
Yeah.
Man.
So his father went there and said, "Yeah, no, I will take everything." So he just signed because he's thinking the gauge is gonna be 25 million, the pay-per-view is gonna be 100 million, so we're gonna make 60 million. So he's just thinking about the money.
The money.
Anyway, go.
So last question, would you say Devin's stuff was a mistake? Was it a big mistake? Like the lawsuit?
Yeah, it's a big mistake.
Okay.
Because people have started calling him soft on. He even blocked me. I don't even have so many followers. He blocked me on Twitter. I'm like, what are you blocking me for? I was page 2. He's blocking everybody. He says something negative, he just block you. So
well,
you know
that shows you he's soft.
Yeah,
he's really
soft.
Like, you're a boxer, and these things shouldn't be irritating you like that. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think. Put your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Peace, love, and see you guys in the next one.